Hello? Can you hear me? Am I live? I hope. Maybe. I don't even have live chat on, so I'm hoping that you guys can hear me. I'm on a different microphone also, so if you can't hear me, then you can't hear me. I don't know. I'm trying. What's up, Dave? Can y'all hear me? Is everything okay? Is the sound okay? I got using a new mic tonight just because I got some new stuff in, and we're gonna check it out a little early before the whole Friday show, and you know, I figured why not. What's up, Milo? We're gonna wait till a couple more people come, and then I'll get started because I haven't even taken the stuff out of the box yet. There's still, thank you for letting me know you can hear me. Good. I haven't even taken stuff out of the box yet. It's still sealed in the cellophane plastic, actually. So I'm like, oh, I want to open this, but I'm like, I'll wait and I'll do it on stream where everybody can see this. I'm hoping I'm not going to step over anybody's time slot because I don't like doing that. But hopefully we can get this done. Check it out a little bit, see how well, you know, how well these things perform at least. And, you know, we may not get as many people tonight. Nobody expects me to be casting tonight for sure. So, there you go. Wow, I'm not even signed in my own YouTube. That's hilarious. I need to fix that. Let me fix that now. I don't know why it says I'm not signed in. There we go. That's not my password. Well, let's try that one. And I think that's going to fix it. There we go. Okay. Hey, Gailey. See, I tried to come on a little bit earlier so y'all could, you know, you don't have to be like wiping your eyeballs because it's 2 or 3 in the morning. What did I get in? Oh, first of all, doctor news. I did go to the doctor today. Today was my doctor's appointment. So they didn't do the lab work today because he wants me to do the fasting thing. But they didn't tell me that when I came in. So now I have to go back to do the fasting blood work. But my blood pressure was 118/86, which he said was perfect. He actually is like, hey, I don't want to mess with anything because, hey, Strawberry, I don't want your blood pressure any lower or any higher. He's like, you're perfect right where you're at, blah, 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 blah. So everything looks good so far, but he does want to check my blood and make sure my kidneys and liver and all that's functioning correctly. So I got to go back and do another, well, actually, blood work so that they can tell me whether or not it's, everything's working okay. But other than that, you know, it's cool. So what do we got here today? First thing I got is the Topside Dual in blue. Yeah, it's in blue. And you can see this thing is still completely sealed. I haven't opened it at all, so I don't even know. Hey, bits and pieces. And then the other one I have, this is the Delta Revenant. Well, the Delta by Revenant and TVL. So, and this one's still sealed. This one I'm really interested to see what the color looks like. So we probably are going to open this one first. That's great blood pressure. I know, Vape King, it actually has come way down from what it was. Way down. So, I'm just going to rip the plastic off this and then I'll open it on the build cam here. Man, that's really on there. This one comes with a RDA because I got the actual kit. Now, I've heard, you know, ups and downs on this RDA, so. Is it sealed again? No. Okay. Pat, what night is it? Did I miss something? Oh. Vic is casting all over me. Well, if Vic's on, I thought Vic was on earlier. He did do a live show. And, you know, hey, if Vic is on, cool. You know, Vic actually mentioned my name in his video. I wonder if he did that by accident. Hey, y'all, what's all this? Stuart, I came on because I got a couple of new devices. I got the Topside Dual, and I also got the Delta by Revenant. This is going to be on Friday's show, don't worry, but I want to do an unboxing. I actually have to, you like Mondays? Thanks, Milo. I want to be able to check this all before Friday so I can say, you know, do I like this or not? Because this thing has got an interesting fill system. If y'all haven't checked it out, I want y'all to see this thing. Let me go over to the Buildy Cam here. Because like I said, I don't even know. The one I bought said purple. Now, every other site that I checked does not say purple. It'll say black and silver, black and this, but I don't know. But let's see what's inside this thing. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, wow, that is, that looks, I don't even know. It's purplish, purplish. I see a lot of blue in that, believe it or not. Depending on how you're holding this, it's a lot of blue. So this is weird. Yeah, he did say he loves the Topside just to go buy it, so I did. I already bought it. So I'm ahead of the game. So for those of y'all that don't know about this mod, this is a single battery squonker, 100 watts. It does take 18650s or 21700 or 2700 batteries. Your fire button's right here. Your squonk button is actually right here. And what's so cool about this is to actually fill this is on the bottom right here. That's your fill hole. So you have to actually push the bottle down in there, squirt it in there, boom, you're done. So inside here, good Lord. This is the actual, let's take out the battery adapter, shall we? We're not going to be using the 18650. And this is your actual juice bottle that's, or juice container, I should say. This is hard plastic. But when you push in that, this little seal lifts up and lets you put juice in there. So that's back in. I'm going to take a 21700 and put in there. One of my good old, is these Samsung, I think? This is negative on that side. Yeah, positive is down at the bottom, as you can see, with that big old marking they got in there. Consider casting around this time on Fridays. Pat, I wish I could cast that early. The problem with that is a lot of times I don't get home that early. And I know y'all want me to come on earlier, which I completely understand. And I may figure out something in the future, but we'll see. So right now this is set to 5 watts. Let's see if we can crank this up, which should bring up this little red dial here. It does. And we can go all the way up to 100. There we go, 100 watts. I'm not going to be vaping that at 100 watts, but let's just go down to a reasonable level. 28 watts. Here's the TVL RDA deal-a-majigger on top of it. This cap is interesting. It's like half one color and half the other color. It actually looks like that's a notch there, but it's not. It's perfectly smooth right there. That's weird that it looks like it's there. And this holds mesh coils or a standard coil. So we may be putting some mesh in there. And I believe that is a flathead in there. So we're going to take and build a flathead. There's the clock showing up on this thing. The main thing I'm worried about is actually putting juice in here. Here's your little juice bottle that they want you to fill so you can fill this thing up. But you don't have to use their bottle. Anything like this that has a pointed tip on there would work. I'm actually thinking about using that Geek Vape, whatever that bottle was called. I'm going to use that to fill this thing up with. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay. Y'all just got all kinds of ideas. I hope I'm not talking too loud. I mean, I'm not used to using a microphone that's separate than me. I'm used to having one on my head. Well, there's a Phillips. Where's all my flatheads, man? There's another Phillips. Are you kidding me? I got Phillips everywhere. Why do they always give you Phillips screwdrivers on everything? Now, they probably have one somewhere in that box. I would imagine there's another Phillips. That's 3 Phillips screwdrivers. It's always the flatheads I'm missing. This is a flathead. I don't know if that'll fit in there, though. It kind of does, but it don't. That won't work. Let's get one smaller. This one's very small. Will that work? I'll be back on camera. Oh my God! There we go. Okay. This was really in there. Really tight. My old time slots, man, timekeeper, you're really bringing back the old school time there. That is glaring, guys. I'm sorry, this is bright. So here's your 2 slots, so you can put regular coil or a mesh coil in there. And now that I kind of did this unprepared, so I don't have anything ready, guys. I have mesh. I know I have mesh. Now where I put the mesh, I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can find the mesh. Let's see here. Oh, I found the mesh. We have mesh, and this mesh is Kanthal. I'm probably gonna get stainless steel instead of this, because I think this is a little gonna have a weird ohm to it. All right, let's just take a piece here and let's just guess about yay big. This is definitely guessing. So I'm thinking about this big here. And that's what's going to go in there. And now I need some type of thing to wrap this around so that it'll be nice and oval looking. I'm just wrapping it around this. But Kanthal doesn't hold as well as like stainless steel would or something else. So I'm trying to bend this over. Wow, I guess I'm missing out something in chat. All right, anyways, let's see if we can get this loaded in here. This should be actually really easy to do. I think it is going to be easy to do. There's one side in. Oh, I got a piece of wire hanging off. I'm going to have to cut that off because I don't need no strand of Kanthal hanging out. That would be bad. Am I missing the screw port or what? There we go. Now that's tight. Now let's see what we got here. It's a little bitty. I might need my goggles. I can't even see that little piece of wire. There we go. Mesh. I popped it right out because I didn't have it in there. Let me put my goggles on so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Maybe I'll get it in there. Where's my goggles? Ah, great. I see one pair of my goggles, but that's the old ones, and I really don't want the old ones. Oh, the old ones aren't going to... Oh, there they are. Jeez, I'm blind, guys. All right. Let's get this back on camera. Now I can actually see. Maybe I'll get this loaded in here right. Am I on camera? All right, good. Flathead screws. Ugh. There we go. It's in there nice and tight. Now I'm going to make sure. We're going to check the ohms first because I have no idea what it's going to ohm out at. 0.14 is what I'm ohming out at. 0.14. That's an acceptable range. And I only have this at 28 watts, so we're going to see what kind of glow we get. Look at that, right off the bat. That's perfect. Let me see if I can... Look at that. I don't have to heat it up too much, just a little bit. And the main thing is I'm going to have to shove a lot of cotton in that son of a gun. A lot of cotton. So let me grab a new piece of Muji. If I can reach it. It's way over here. There we go. Is that enough? That's all. That's about a half a sheet. That probably is actually going to work. If it's not enough, I'll stuff more in there. All right. Yeah, y'all are happy I got the bot running? Good. I have no idea what juice I'm going to put in here. Oh, yeah, I do know. I know what juice I'm going to put in there. I got some Fallen. And I actually tasted it, and I was like, wow, I didn't remember how good this was. Okay. I need that to come down to at least right there, so I'm going to cut it there. And this one need to be, that's about right actually. I can cut some of it off. Get a fresh new edge on it. There we go. Oh my goodness, this thing is so quiet. I have no sound in my ears. This is different. The main thing I wanted to make sure of it was that I got this guy completely full. So we're going to take this bottle here and I'm going to fill this up with e-juice. Oh look, they make it nice and easy for you. There we go. I'm going to fill this up with e-juice. Is loyal to your channel, as I heard the UK #1 YouTube reviewer saying Vic is nattering away in the background. I thought Vic was done being live. I would have been watching Vic right now, actually. Yeah, Monday. I didn't know Vic was still on. I really thought he was done because I clicked on his channel and it said he was live 43 minutes ago. Ooh, Kentucky bourbon custard. Breeze, I think you'll really like that. I do enjoy the Kentucky bourbon custard. That one was really good. This tastes like, just on the finger, this the Fallen, here it is. I'm sorry I didn't show you all the bottle. Actually, the Fallen Lime, but this one's called Grace. It tastes like a oatmeal. Vic has stopped now. Thanks, Adam. How you liking that? I'm scared to even ask Adam how you liking the fatality. So this juice has steeped for quite a while, so it sounds so good. It does, Breeze. I really enjoy that Kentucky bourbon custard because, you know, if you like Nilla nuts or if you like custards in general, you're probably going to like that Kentucky bourbon custard from T-Max. It's that good. All right, I've filled this up. Man, that smells so good. So this is full now. We're going to try to fill this thing up, which ought to be interesting. So I'm going to turn this upside down. Push in. I'm going to look at the juice level here. And I'm going to fill this up. You can actually see this window. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm going to try and turn it where y'all can see it. You can see it filling up with juice. You can barely see it. I need to be able to see it so I don't overfill the thing. They could have made this a little brighter for the people that... Okay, that's full. That looks pretty full right there. And look, it didn't even spill a drop. Not even a drop. Now, what's going to interest me is... it's an all-day vape. See, even Jonathan, he knows, man. That Kentucky bourbon custard is really good. Now, is this going to squonk well is what I'm wondering. That was the main thing. I'm like, how can that button work? Apparently, I think the way I think this system works, I could be wrong. But since you have to push this down and squeeze liquid in there, you're basically forcing air pressure into that bottle, which is sealed. So it's putting air pressure in there. That's why they're saying when the juice level gets low, it's harder to squonk with this button. But what you could do is just the air that's in this bottle, hook it under the bottom, squeeze some air into there. That would give this pressure again, and it would have just as good as when it's full. So if the bottle gets low, like your squonk, this gets low in here, the pressure's probably getting lower. You can just pump some air into this thing, and then it'll start, you know, squonking good again. We're going to see how it squonks now, though. I'm going to push this button. And I don't know how many times I got to push it before I start to see. Oh, there's some juice already. I don't know if y'all saw that. There's the juice. Whoa, it's starting to come out the sides and everything. But we got to get this completely saturated before I... That actually works really good. Wow. It's coming out of the side of the RDA. I got this thing like, oh, look at that. There, it's coming up the side of the wick. That's what I want to see. And the center of this needs to be saturated completely. Just to speed up time. We're going to put some on here because I don't want to waste y'all's time. I'm sit here and squonk it forever. I'm hoping this juice is really good. I don't remember ever actually vaping this. Now, I'm sure I'm going to have to turn the wattage up a good bit, but because I got it literally at 28 watts right now. Let's go ahead and crank up the watts. So I guess Adam's saying he does like the fatality. I kind of, hell, I knew that. That's at 50 watts right there. That looks like that's vaping pretty well. This is a dual coil only type RDA, so you can adjust the airflow. But whatever you do on one side, it does on the other side. It does not have single coil hole option, so you don't have that third hole over here, so you can do single. It's basically a single coil, but they just want airflow coming in from both sides is the way it works. And they have tabs in here so that you can only put the top on one way. There we go. It's locked on now. Let's turn the airflow down about halfway. And then I got juice all over from where I was squirting it. Oh my gosh, it tastes like an oatmeal raisin cookie. I think the Kylan V2. Yeah, I think the Kylan V2 is going to be really good, Pat. I actually had that in my cart and took it back out because I didn't want to spend that much money. Go figure. Let's see how this vapes at 50 watts. And how long it takes before I need to squonk it. It's a bit leaky. Adam, it should not leak. If you're having leaks, this is called, Vape King, this is the Delta. This is Delta by Revenant. You know, Revenant that made that Revenant mod, and TVL. So if you look at the back, you'll see right here, Delta by Revenant and TVL. So this is, you actually fill it in the bottom. The squonk, you don't have a bottle you have to squeeze. You have a push button up here to squonk it. You tap it once, boom, I put juice in there. Yeah, the Topside Dual is next. I do have a Topside Dual here in blue. I'll be opening that in just a minute. This, damn, that's good juice. That is freaking good juice. This tastes like an oatmeal raisin cookie. Best way I could explain it. It's probably way off on the profile. I have no idea what Grace is supposed to be, but that's what it tastes like to me. This is definitely going to be a fingerprint magnet. I do like that this is gunmetal around here. And this, I don't know how it's coming off on camera, but it definitely looks, it has more of a purple tinge to it instead of the rainbow one that had all the sparkly. It's going to be a fingerprint magnet. I'll let you guys know that right off the bat. But I like the clock. Well, The clock comes up after it's been sitting for a few seconds. Once I can go in the menus and change that, but I think I need a little more wattage. Let's go up to 60 watts. 59, 60. Let's try that. Damn. I got no complaints with that. It's a good RT. Now, the squonking part's working great so far. The RDA, it's okay. I'm definitely getting good vapor production, which I don't have my fan going because if I turn my fan on, what's up, JR Biker? If I turn my fan on, y'all are going to hear nothing but fan. So I have to leave it off, unfortunately. I can plug in another fan, though, maybe. Yeah, you're right about that, Chevy. If it was dual 21700, the thing would be absolutely huge. I do have my regular Topside around here somewhere. There it is, so we can compare sizes. But it's a cinnamon bear claw. Oh, thank you, Evil Strawberry. Well, dadgum. Why do it? To me, it tastes like oatmeal raisin. But I could get cinnamon bear claw. I understand that. I'll tell you this, it's damn good. It's freaking good. I love the fact that I don't have to squeeze a bottle. I can just hit this button. And it's squonking. Let's see what we get here. Let's go back to the build cam. Get all that vapor still in there. Let's hit the squonk button. Oh my God, that is like instant. Look at that. Boom, juice. I'm not getting any dry hits. The Topside or the Delta? Ooh, Jonathan, I have not opened the Topside yet. We're about to right now. I mean, I guess it depends on your likes, Jonathan. I mean, you may want the Topside dual because of the dual battery. Now, I have a 21700 in this, so I'm assuming this battery life is going to be actually pretty good in here. Yes, he hadn't even set the clock. That's not what time it is. It is not 12:34. But, kick Scuba's bot. It's actually vaping really good for a single battery mod. There's no juice getting on my hands or anything like that besides what I spilled when I opened it up and squirted it. This is pretty good. Yeah, Dave, that's why I wanted to open it now, because it's a single battery. I want to see how good the battery life is going to be. So, you know, right now it's 7. I started vaping this at, what, 7:15-ish? So, if I vape just this mod, and then we see how long the battery life is, then we'll know, is it in the UK? Vaping with TC, I purchased this from Element Vape. So, I don't know if they ship to the UK or not. I don't think they do. I think that's USA only. The Topside dual you should be able to get over there for sure. I'm not sure about the Delta yet. What's up, Aries? You know what? This is the best mesh vape I've ever had. That profile doesn't even come close to as good as how this is. Now, maybe it's the juice, but this is really good. I missed what Adam said. Dadgummit. I'm sorry. I missed it. Where did Adam say something? Yeah, I was vaping like a champ. Even the wick stuffed in vape's nice. It doesn't wick. Well, you don't want to stuff it too tight, Adam. If you have the wicks too tight, the juice can't come up through the wicking. So once you get the wicking down perfect on the fatality, you'll do it that way every time, and you won't have any more problems. I think the hardest part on the fatality is just figuring out the right wicking for you. If you're a big chain vapor, you have to build it a little bit lighter on the wick. That way it has a little leeway to be able to get the juice into the wicks, because if it's tight in there, it goes up slow. So if you slowly vape, it's fine. But if you vape a lot, like chain vape, it's going to dry out on you if it's got that much wick in there. So if you use less wick, but still make sure that those wicking holes in the RTA itself are covered. You just want enough wick that it covers the entire hole, but barely goes down in the hole. You don't want to fill that whole hole with wick. Do not do that. Just a little bit. A hat? Oh, them hats got up there. I'll be darned. So that mod's supposed to be arriving today. Yeah, it turns out it was in... What was in the box was a hat? Wow, Aries. Wow. I thought y'all were talking about the hat up there because that didn't mean... That shouldn't be there, but... Alright, guys. Let's open up the Topside Dual. I'm ready to open this thing up and see what's inside. I have not done it yet. So, I want to see how pretty the blue is. See if I like the blue. Who knows? I got to get this plastic off here. You're seeing it for the first time just as much as I am. I mean, not the first time, but this one anyways. Topside Dual, a TVC creation. Well, there's a bunch of stuff. I don't see a mod in there. Maybe I got a brick. Okay, your manual, instructions, all that good stuff. I kind of like this. This is some quality paper right here. This doesn't feel like this is just crap. Message from Brian. That's pretty cool. Vapor Chronicles. Battery safety. Nice. It did pass their quality control check. It does say pass down there. There's the extra bottle, I do believe. Here's the mod itself. It is pretty well covered up here. All right. Ooh. Ooh, look at the blue. I hope there's a piece of plastic covering that because there's a nice line going up it. I'm pretty sure there is, though. Okay, this is not that bad. This is actually comfortable to hold in the hand. I am surprised. I thought I would not like this, but this is not that bad as far as comfort goes. If this was sharp, I wouldn't like it. But since this is curved here, it's okay. This is obviously very smooth. It fits the hand. But this part here, I would be worried about. Because if it was sharp, it'd be cutting in right where my crease is, where my thumb. But it's not. It's actually pretty smooth. It is very pretty. This is a very sparkly blue. I mean, it's actually coming through on the camera pretty good as to what it really looks like. So, yeah, that does not look bad at all. Kind of like that. Let's see if the magnet's any good on this. Which, this is a new feature. He did make stronger magnets in this top cap. So let's see if this one's any good. Wow, that's in there tight. Oh, look at there. You can just take the top off. If you're filling, you can stick that on the bottom so you don't lose your cap. And fill. And then, boom. Put this back up there. Screw it back down. Man, this has got a really good spring on it. Holy moly. And there's your spot for your dual 18650s, which I need to grab a couple of those. Let's get some good old LGs, some brownies. We'll put some brownie points in there. Let's see, what do we have here? Positive and negative, they're clearly marked. I kind of like that. Positive, negative. So positive on this side, negative on this side. And I need to fix that wrap. Wow, it comes right on. Right on. Did I lose an O-ring? O-ring, oh, yeah. Now, if Adam lost a O-ring, a row-ring? Row-row. That blue is very pretty. It is pretty, Gailey. I got to admit, this is pretty. But they also have a really pretty purple. I think they got green, red, gold, all. Vaping the Topside on voltage at 12. Oh, you want me to vape it at 12 volts? I know it says it does like 12 volts. I find that hard to believe. That's more than what them batteries are supposed to put out. Yeah, that is a pretty color. Very pretty color. I kind of dig that. I'm going to have to find an RDA to throw on there real quick. This is actually squonkable. I don't know if my Druga is set up for squonking or not. And better yet, is it got a build in it at all? It does, but that build looks very old. Oh my god, I would have to take that build out. Does it have a squonk pin in there? No, it does not. That's not going to work. I do have another RDA that I would like to put in there, but I think my son put it up. So we may just swap the RDA off of the TVL onto here just for now. Just to check this thing. So we're going to fill this sucker up. All right. I just don't want to, mix all the juices up since it's already in that RDA. That's good enough. I don't want to overfill this thing at all. I don't want to cause any leaking. So, the bottle itself looks full. And let's take that mesh RDA off of the Revenant. I'm calling it the Revenant. It's the Delta. I'm going to keep calling it the Revenant because both with the same juice. Yeah, Evil Strawberry. That way I can really see, if there's any difference between 60 watts on this and 60 watts on this. That's the main thing. I need to see if they're putting out power the way they should. And if I do it with both, same RDA, same wattage, they should taste the same. Okay. Tried that one. Putting this on the top side. Let's go up to 60 watts on this. Boom, 60 watts. It's showing 0.11 on the dual top side here. So we'll see. Let's go back to the main cam here and vape this and see if it's the same. Yeah, that's the main thing I'm trying to do. See if they taste the same wattages, Actually, yes, they do. Single battery, dual battery, they're the same. Well, they should be, but if I had another squonk, yeah, it would be different if I had more juice and everything else on standby too. Okay, let's squonk this and see how well that works using a bottle. Let me go back to the build cam. Oh, there we go. Squonking works. Lock that back on there. I don't want to lose my adapter. Now, I didn't go through this, but I'm assuming this is the spare bottle. Wow, nice and sealed up. Look at there. So this must be the black bottle, and this is the white bottle. There you go. So when you get if you get a dual topside, you should get both of these bottles. You should get the dark one and the white one. And this is so you can carry another bottle of juice, just swap them out. There you go, done. I like the fact that it comes with a spare bottle. That's pretty cool. It's not just a spare bottle, it's like it's a carrying bottle. You can take that top off and it's not a carrying bottle anymore. It also has a USB cable, I do believe, in this slot. Now, as far as the Revenant, not the Revenant, see, I told you, inside here, boom. User manual, pretty nice USB cable, micro USB, some coils, regular coils, a regular 510 pin instead of a squonk pin, some more post screws, your little tri screwdriver, 810 to 510 adapter. if you want to use a 510, and some spare O-rings, and that's it. Cool, cool. Why is it not fitting in there well? Arr. Of course, they pack it, you know, all perfect and everything. I see how it is. All right, so let's take this and put this. Wait, this goes with this. Yes. Keep them separately. There we go. We'll get it done sooner or later. Let me change the title. What am I going to put on there? Okay. Delta Revenant Delta by Revenant and TVL, also Topside tool DOVPO and TVC. 1/14/2019, right? There we go. Struggling to put it in neatly. Well, hey, you know, I'm always struggling to put something in neatly, and I didn't even, I should have been doing that build on my new stand, and I didn't do that. Bad Scuba, bad Scuba. That was my fault. Let me go back to here. I kind of like this juice. So this is a cinnamon bear claw. This is the best mesh vape I've ever had. That's saying a lot, because out of that profile and whatever that other stupid mesh, or the mesh RDA, I did not like that at all. Oh, he sent me a private message in my fatality. Thank you, Ozman. I was like, just got a video from somebody. There it is. Let's see if I can see what he's got going on. Oh yeah, that is a little loose there, Adam. It should not be that loose at all. Now, did you get the fatality from the link in the description? I assume that's the clone, right? I did notice that the clones are a little looser than the original, but the seal's right there where you close it, that should be tight. And if it's not, then yeah, something is not right with that. That sucks, man. But you can't, it's like impossible to find the authentic ones anymore. It's like impossible. So I don't know what to tell you on that. I wish it was an easy fix. I can show you on mine right now, actually. Here, I'll show you. There is no wobble. I can't, mine to turn is very difficult. You see that? There's no wobble like that, like you're having. But these are authentic, so, and I know this one's got really bad juice in there. And here's the gold one. Hell, it's even tighter. I can't even turn it. There we go. Very tight. And that's weird, because I tried Jen and David's, and Jen and David's were the actual, you know, the clone from Fast Tech, and theirs did not seem to have that. It had a little bit of play, but it wasn't as bad as what you're showing me right there in that video. That looked way too loose, and that's probably why you're having leakage, because if it's shaking that far, then that means air is getting in there. And if you get air in there, it's basically like taking a gas can and popping a hole in the top of it and popping a hole in the bottom, and it just flows right out. Because you got air coming in, allowing it to release out of the bottom, you're going to get leaking that way, which sucks. It shouldn't be, Adam. It shouldn't be. That sucks, man. Because, like I said, the one I tried that Jen and David had seemed to work fine. It had a little bit of play, but it was minimal. Minimal. Yours is really loose. And I'm wondering why it's that loose. That bayonet connector should hold that thing down tight. Hello, Stina. Wow, I really like the color of this thing. And I know I'm vaping up my whole room in here, but I'm really digging this blue. That is like a good scuba blue right there. Alright, I'm putting the RDA back on the Delta because I already know that this dual battery mod is going to last way longer battery life wise. But I kind of like the fact that this is push button. Need to squonk? Boom. There you go. Done. I would say missing an O-ring. Wait, what does this say? Oh. No, that's right. Okay, we're right now. When it fires, it shows a weird thing on the screen. Let me see if this will show. I was like, what is that? Because it looks like an equalizer or something. I guess it's supposed to be fire. I don't know. Oh, yeah. For mesh, that is freaking amazing. And that's Kanthal mesh. That isn't even stainless steel. Shore vapor, I'm completely behind that. I wanted to wait for the Yeehee version. I do fully plan on getting the Yeehee version. I just wanted the mod now. I didn't want to wait another 2-3 months before the Yeehee version comes out. But yeah, it is the smarter decision. I don't think it has power curve settings in here, Aries. Now, I know it's got a bunch of settings in here. I have to go find them all. Wow. Let me go show you all the menu and stuff. So to go in the menu, you hold this center button, this little center button right here. You got default, time set, brightness, puff count, theme. This Super PL, I forgot what that was. Let me go to the theme because we need the blue theme, obviously, right? Blue theme. Screen time, which I'm probably going to change now, 30 seconds. Let's go on up to 45 seconds. What did I just change? Press mode. Okay, there we go. Puff counter, time set. There's your date. All that good stuff. That's all I needed there. And then exit. Yeah, I know there's a lot of other settings. I hadn't even looked at the manual yet. Does the Delta have trouble with different bottles filling it up? Jonathan, I don't think you're going to have a lot of problems. The main thing you got to worry about on this is, will your nozzle fit in this hole? If it will, you're good to go, because this is actually a decent sized nozzle hole. And as long as you can get it to go in that little round open hole there, because you have to push down before you can squirt it. Now, the biggest nozzle I have, I doubt would work, which comes on the Fuggin bottles. Yeah, that's too big. That's not going to work. This size would not work. But I know Higgy bottles would work. These would work, no problem. Drippers, if you put the actual dripper in there, that would fit in here, no problem. And the bottle, they actually give you a bottle with it, so you're good to go that way. It did not leak one single drop. And I have this upside down right now, by the way, and I filled it with juice, and I'm still not getting any leaking at all, which is surprising, because if you over squonk this and then you turn it upside down to fill this, yeah, you're gonna pour juice out. But yeah, the actual squonking, I mean, I push this button and boom, there's fluid. I mean, and it sucks it back down, which I really like that feature. I don't know how they did that, because that seems like that would be hard to do. There we go. This locks down in there just like that. And I spilled some juice by taking the top cap off, but other than that, we're good to go. The Serpent Elevate. I would give it some thought. Great flavor. Serpent Elevate. Okay. I'll have to look it up. I mean, and I can see people getting this button confused with the fire button, but honestly, when you're holding this, your hand goes right to that fire button. You have to go up here. This is called the Delta. Damn it, Janet. The Delta by Revenant. Here's the packaging. Well, It actually had another slide around it, but yeah, the Delta by, no it didn't. Delta, and then if you look on the back, Delta by Revenant and TVL. So if you look this up, I know Element Vape has them. It's $99 for the full kit if you want the RDA. If you don't want the RDA, it's like $79.95. It is a fingerprint magnet. I'm not going to blow anybody's skirt there. This is obviously going to get fingerprints on it. But it's pretty. I mean, it is pretty. And this still has plastic on it, by the way. There you can see the plastic. I haven't even peeled the plastic of it off yet. It is a new squonker. Yes, it is a squonker. This has basically not an auto squonk feature, but when you squonk this, you just push this button. The bottle is built in. You actually fill it down here. You push down and squeeze, and then you have your sight glass here that you look at, and you can see it fill up all the way up to here. And this big, once you see it go to here, you're full. And then you stop. And then when you want to squonk, you just hit the button. Boom. It squonks. So it actually is really pretty. I want to see what this looks like without the plastic on there, because I'm crazy like that. Here it goes. Woo, man. Swing! Yes, it is, Janet. I'll show you that in just a sec. Well, if I take it out now, I'm going to have... That is shiny, to say the least. Look at this side. And then look at this. Swing! Hey, Detrimental. This is like mirror finish over here. So this still has a plastic on it, and this one don't. that's bling bling shiny right there. But the actual RDA, if you decide to get it, I don't know if you saw that, but inside I have mesh in here. You can put regular coils or mesh in there, and when you squonk it, you just hit this button. Boom, it squonks. That easy. No pumping, no squeezing the crap out of a bottle. It just works. And it actually sucks the excess back down into the bottle. This is a hard plastic bottle in here. And yes, you can pop this out. I kind of wish they would have give you a spare, just in case that bottle develops a leak or something in the future. I think it would be cool if they gave you a spare one. That way you could, you know, throw it on there. But they'll probably sell the bottles. This is vaping really good, though. I do too, Vape King. This is the easiest squonker that I know. That's why I wanted it, Janet, because I like interesting, innovative stuff like this. I love the fact that you don't have to sit there, pop the bottle out, refill it. Now, the top side, don't get me wrong. The top side's great because you unscrew this, you fill it, you're done. I love that. Does mod have rattle buttons? All right, here we go. Okay, you know what I heard rattle? The liquid. You can, I don't know if y'all can hear this. You can hear the liquid. That's my watch. Hold on. If you hear anything, you hear the liquid sloshing around inside the, but no, there's no button rattle on this at all. I've already used about half the bottle. I don't know if y'all can see inside there, but I've already, yeah. It's, Janet, this is very comfy in the hand. This is a good one-handed mod. You want to squonk, you just, boom. You don't, there's no squeezing the bottle or anything. I kind of like that. They did say on some of the videos I've watched, when the bottle gets really low, that you may have to push it a couple times. But you can avoid that, I think. I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to try it. You can basically just push some air into there, like even if this bottle's empty, just push down and fill it full of air, which will put more pressure in there, which makes this thing squonk fast. Yeah, that's liquid sloshing around. I just pushed the squonk button twice trying to fire it. Okay, now I'm losing my mind. All right, we're good now. That's not bad for mesh. And I have a giant spool of mesh that I've been wanting to use so bad. And now I can finally use it because that's actually really good with mesh. Holy moly. But I want to get some stainless steel mesh and throw in there. See how well that works. This is, like I said, I'm at a 0.1112. Yeah, 0.11 is what it ohmed out to be. So that's a low ohm. I probably need a little. You know what? Let's crank it up some more. Let's go up to 70 watts. That might be too hot, but we're going to try it out. And you definitely don't want a dry hit from mesh. Oh my God. I just did it again. Damn it. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. Let me open the airflow a little bit. Okay, with the airflow open all the way, that's too much. I'm going to go to half airflow. It actually sounds loud. The RDA that's on here might not be for everybody, but you can put whatever RDA, squonking RDA you want on top of here. So you're not limited to this. It's 20 more bucks. Yeah, it is regulated. Yes, Janet. It goes up to 100 watts. It takes a single 21700, 2700, or it also comes with an adapter to use an 18650. So you can use whatever battery you want as far as those go. Not, you can't put a 26650 in there, but them are way bigger batteries. This is vaping really good, guys. The battery level has not budged. It is still at 100%. What chip is in the Delta? The Delta has the Omni chip, I do believe. I'm pretty sure the Delta is the Omni chip. Let's see if it says it on here. One Delta mod, blah, 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 USB cable. Comes with a screwdriver. Hello, hello. RDA tank. Yeah, the Revenant. Warning. Output 5 volts to 100 watts. Or 5 watts to 100 watts. I'm sorry, not 5 volts. Let me put my glasses on. Size 93.4 by 55.9 by 29.8 millimeters. Yeah, 5 to 100 watts. Resistance 0.03 to 5 ohms. Charge current, which it does have a USB cord in case you want to charge. It does have a USB if you want to charge by that. 1 amp. It does take a 21700, 2700, or 18650. It holds 6.5 mils of juice in that container. The container is hard plastic. I showed that earlier on the show, but if I take it out now, it's full of juice, and I'll have juice all over the damn place. I'm pretty sure this is the Omni chip inside this. I can't say 100%, but I'm 90% sure. I know DOVPO has their own chip in the Topside dual. I want to call it the dual Topside, but yeah, Topside dual. But this, yeah, I kind of like this. It's vaping really good. I mean, you can see from the vapor production, I'm not getting any dry hits at all from the mesh, and you don't want. It is micro USB. Damn it, Janet. Damn it, Janet's got all the right questions. This is not Type C. This is micro USB. It actually comes with the cable. Actually, let me show that again. Let me go back to the Buildy Cam. So inside, your mod's right here. Your bottle's right here. The bottle is right in front of me that I just showed a second ago. And now I don't know where I put it. And then inside the mod, you'll have your adapter if you want to use 18650s. It actually shows you which way the battery goes, which I think is pretty cool. Under it, you have your micro USB cable. There you go. You can see kind of, if I wasn't in the dark, that's regular micro USB. And then you have your user manual. You got your tri-screwdriver, 810 to 510 adapter. It comes with 3 what looks like tri-core fused Claptons in there. Some Sparrow rings, a regular 510 pin in case you don't want a squonk. And that's it. I don't know where the bottle just went. I just had the damn thing. Oh, here it is. There's the bottle that comes with it. so you can feel it. But that's, you know, that's kind of small. I think that Geek Vape, I forgot what the bottle's called, but it'll fit in there perfect because it has that nice sharp point on it. And I'm going to be using that because it holds 30 mils, I do believe. And I can feel that thing like 3 or 4 times at least with the big Geek Vape bottle. This one, you can tell it looks like once you fill it one time, you're pretty much empty. So you would have one full plus a spare. If that gets you through all day, great. But you could carry your bottle with you and refill this thing. But if your bottle already fits in here, you don't have to worry about it. You could have a 100 ml bottle, especially e-cigs. If you got one of their big bottles, boom, you push it in there, fill it, you're done. I didn't have enough Nilla Nuts to use it. You can tell. I'm just about out. So that's sad. But yeah, I would have been putting that in there instead of this. But I kind of like this Grace on the fallen line. That's over at Giant Vapes. Yeah, hickey bottles would be great, Janet. You literally could be vaping. Oh, I'm out of juice. Bam! Shh. All right, it's full. Good to go again. Man, this is vaping like a champ, guys. I don't want to take all night on here, guys. I just really wanted to show y'all this. When Friday comes, by then I'll have time to vape these like crazy. And then I can give y'all my full opinions on how I like this, whether the battery life is good, etc., all the way down the line. It is a fingerprint magnet, I'm not going to lie. It's not that bad, actually. I'm touching it now. You have to really look for the fingerprints. Sorry, you can't see that very well. You have to kind of look for the fingerprint. But it is very shiny, as you can see. So, why won't that work? Why won't what work? Breeze. Now I'm confused. I'm squonking. I hit it twice just to make sure it's absolutely full of juice. Oh, this is freaking awesome, guys. This is freaking awesome. I like this mod. Albie recommended this mod to me, and I saw it, and I was like, man, I love innovation. I like cool stuff like that. I'm getting it. The Topside or the Delta better? Ooh, so cool. I will answer that question Friday. I've had these literally an hour. The Topside, they both vape about the same wattages. The Topside's obviously going to give you, is it lighter than the Rage? The Rage is, which one's heavier? Damn it, I can't remember. This is lighter than the Rage. The Topside Dual is lighter than the Rage by about 30 or 40 grams. I think the this with batteries is 320 grams with a RDA on top. So this is cheaper. Okay, see you, Gailey. I'm going to get off here, guys. Thanks to everybody for showing up. I really appreciate it. I had to try out the mic to see if it was going to work. I need to turn my fan on because I'm about to burn up. And I've clouded up my room completely. But yeah, so far, guys, really digging this. Y'all check it out. I know Element Vape has them. They ship out really fast. I think I ordered this Friday. I already have it Monday. So that was really fast shipping. I did pay for that faster shipping. You can get free shipping if you spend over $50 there. So you can opt for the free shipping, which I think is 5 to 7 days. I did the 2-day shipping, which cost me $7 and something, which is what priority shipping is anyway. So, all right, guys, catch y'all Friday. Y'all have a great week, and I will see y'all then. Have a good one.